Alabama has just picked up a verbal commitment from a talented wide receiver in Brian Williams Jr. out of Lake Mary, Florida, a three-star recruit at the moment. This is subject to change. When you take a look at his film, you're going to be really excited about what he brings to the table. 6'4" wide receiver. When you take a look at his film, the first thing that stands out really is kind of like that twitchiness and his ability to create separation at multiple points within his route. Probably the first couple of plays here, you're going to see him create separation quickly out of his release, right off the line of scrimmage. You see him be able to activate and try different type of releases and get separation. But not only that, the further you watch his film, you see him be able to create separation at the top of route as well, which is very, very important. And typically, a lot of times, it's kind of like where you're going to create separation at the collegiate level on most plays. Sometimes you're going to be the guy at the line of scrimmage, but a lot of times you're going to have to be able to create separation at the top of your routes. And I see that, at least at this particular point in his development, Brian Williams flashes that ability. And we haven't even talked about the fact that he's 6'4". When you're 6'4", automatically you're going to be a mismatch against small defensive backs. You're going to be able to go up and get the football, and he's an athletic guy who can be explosive after the catch as well. So as far as having the skill set that you're going to want out of a wide receiver at his size, with him being 6'4", I think a guy like Brian Williams checks a lot of boxes. And the Crimson Tide, I'm pretty sure, are really excited to have his verbal commitment at the moment. Got him on campus for an official visit in June. This is a guy who Crimson Tide basically had more so of a later push with, a guy who they didn't offer like years ago. He got an offer from the Crimson Tide a couple of months ago. So this is a guy who Crimson Tide worked really, really fast to get a commitment from after hosting him for an official visit in June. But now the Tide have him verbally committed, hoping to keep a signature from him as they continue to build their 2026 recruiting class. As always, I am Justin Smith, the Director of Recruiting and Managing Editor here at Touchdown Alabama.